Hi anyone, this is Victoria Harrington and this is Visually Happening. So I just want to take a moment and thank you guys so much for tuning back. I put a lot of work into this month about what I put in my hair, and I am very, very happy to share it with you guys. So in case it's the first time you're watching or you don't remember what happened last month, I decided to chop up all my hair and give my hair a chance to really thrive in its potential curl. I thought a stranger at the salon knew who I was because she kept mentioning things that was me.
She's Filipino and like Italian or Irish. I was like, Victoria, what are you doing?
So as you can see, in the last month my hair's grown, not so much, but you can see it on the sides, and I wanted to share some of the things that I've been doing in order to keep it going like that. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be trying different deep conditioners each month, different liquid leave-ins, different creams, and different oils, and I just want to talk about how I feel they're helping my hair, how they're not helping my hair. One thing I've really been developing over the last year, and definitely since I started transitioning, was a certain 4-step treatment that I would do once a week, for every week of the month, and here it is for you. This is my 4-step treatment. So for this month's step 1, we're going to be trying out Brigio's Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. And the reason why we're going to be trying it out this month is because when I looked it up online, I got like a 91 or 81% approval rating. It's a fairly new company, so I figured I'd pick it up. And now that I have all the deep conditioner in my hair, there are 5 things that I use whenever I deep condition, and they are a banana clip, plastic bag, a book, a hair blow dryer, and my brother's shoe. I will explain why. First thing we're going to do is plastic bag. Wrap it around your head, and this is not being cheap, this is being resourceful. You want to push down on the bag so all the loose air comes out. Grab the banana clip. Put it together like so. So one of the things I found in my research was that a little heat actually helps deep conditioning. Not too much, but a little bit. And one of another hacks I found is that if you have a heavy shoe, like I have my brother's shoe, if you have some sort of heavy shoe with ankle support, then you can actually use this trick. So what I have here is my brother's shoe is now acting as a stand for my hair blow dryer. And all I have to do is take a seat right here. So because I'm not trying to put too much heat damage onto my hair, I'm only going to be using my hair blow dryer settings for warm and low. That way I can still get what I got from the research, but not completely fry up my hair. So while I do this, I'm also going to be spending the time exfoliating my skin. You only need to do this for 20 minutes. So you can spend the 20 minutes however you want, but I'm going to go get started right now. So now that the deep conditioning part of the routine is done, it's time to actually wash it off. But there's still a couple more things that go into that. So let's jump in. So while I wait for the water to warm up, let's go over a couple of the things that we're going to be doing. So the first thing we want to do after we wash out our hair is co-washing. Now co-washing is something I picked up on from the Curly Girl Method, a PDF book that you can find anywhere online. What it basically means is that you're going to take conditioner and you're going to scrub your scalp for 3 minutes to 5 minutes straight. This month I'm using Carol's Daughter Hair Milk Cleansing Conditioner. I picked it up because, quite honestly, I liked how the label looked. And I know that's really, really shallow and awful of me, but hey, I'm the one that's going through this, not you. So you'll want to scrape the scalp as much as you can like you would shampooing, but instead of using conditioner. So there's all the more moisture, all the better, right? So So after that, you're going to be using apple cider vinegar rinse. It is not this, it's a concoction that I made by myself. What this does, it actually helps assist the co-washing in scraping out the rest of the dirt and gunk in your scalp that you've had in there for the last week, and it also just puts a nice shine to your hair and all around just makes it feel better. So after you're done with the apple cider vinegar rinse, you're going to just regularly condition your hair. So I'm going to use Carol's Daughter again, but this time I'm also going to use the Bedhead's Dumb Blonde. It helps with people with dyed hair. Since I still have blonde in my hair, I like to use both of them as much as I can just to really get in as much moisture as possible. And I just really try to work it in, scratch the scalp as long as I can. And I usually let that soak for as long as it takes to shave my legs or wash my body. And the last thing you want to do while you're still in the shower with conditioner in your hair is take a wide tooth comb and actually brush out your hair with the conditioner in it. You've probably heard this before, but it really does make all the detangling so much easier. It keeps your hair softer, and it makes styling your hair a lot easier when you do get out of the shower. So now that my hair is all squeaky clean, I got my mask on, and I'm ready to start with my products. So I tried the LOC method, which stands for liquid leave-in, oil, and cream, and I found it didn't work for me, but what did work was the LCO method. So it's liquid leave-in, cream, and then oil. So this month I've tried 3 new products. My liquid leave-in is avocado leave-in fluid by Skin Food. And the reason why I have this one was actually I bought this in like August, and I stopped using it when I dyed my hair gray because I wasn't sure how it was going to work with the color. And then since I started transitioning, I went through my pantry, closet, whatever, and I found it and was like, why am I going to buy something else if I already have something in here? That's something I really highly recommend, is that if you're someone like me and my mom who buy a lot of products and then I'm not using it, before throwing it out, seeing what you can use can actually end up helping you. So this is my liquid leave-in for the month. My cream for this month is Touchable Curl Cream by Parlor by Jeff Chastain. And the reason why I have this one was because I went to Birchbox earlier in the month to buy some stuff, and if you live in New York, you should really try to go to the Birchbox store in Soho. You can build your own kit for just $15, and they were offering this cream, so I figured I'd take it, especially since I'm sampling it every month. The Birchbox comes like this. And then my oil for this month is Sleek and Shine Moroccan Sleek Oil Treatment by Garnier Fructis. And the reason why I am using this one is because this is another product that was laying around the bathroom, and this is something really easy to find. You can find this at Walgreens or CVS, anything like that. And last but not least, this little thing that we'll talk about at the end. So here we are at the last and 4th step of this routine, and all you need is a cotton t-shirt for this part. I try to do these routines at night. I really try to aim for Sunday nights, right before Game of Thrones, Silicon Valley, and everything. And sometimes my schedule gets the best of me, and I can't work this in the morning. But for me, for this month, I really tried doing everything at night. So what we're going to be doing this month is the t-shirt method. It's something that popped up a lot when I was doing my research on how girls with curly hair go to bed with wet hair, and this is one of them. So I waited for my hair to dry just a little bit. It's still decently wet. I didn't want to be soaking wet out of the products in the shower. I wanted the products to be able to soak into the hair as much as it could. So I'm going to show you how to throw your hair up before you go to bed into the t-shirt. So what you want to do, hold the t-shirt out like this. I'm using my toilet seat as my flat surface. You can use your bed or any other flat surface, but this is pretty good. So you put it out like you're about to put it on, flip it over, lay it down with the sleeves facing you. And what you literally do is you just dump your head on top, you flip it over, and you use these parts, the two sleeves, as little ties. And I am literally gonna fall over. So you're literally using gravity to your advantage, and you're having all the spirals just sort of stick onto each other. You can style your hair without actually using heat. And that is my step 4 of my hair routine. So now to talk about the products. I personally love the Brigio's Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioner. It smelled so good. My hair always felt brittle. My hair always felt very dry and very thirsty. And with the Brigio's Don't Despair Repair, it's felt so smooth. It feels like straight haired girls' hair. Straight haired girls' hair. And I'm able to run my hands through my hair, which is something not this part, but something I was never able to do, and I loved it so much. The avocado skin food leave-in liquid, I liked that a lot. I liked how it smelled, and it felt very fresh on my hands and into my hair. So the Parlor Cream, I did like it. I didn't use a lot of it because of the small bottle. Would I go and spend the money for the actual full bottle? Probably not right now, but again, I didn't feel too much of a difference. I think if I had a bigger bottle and I used more of it, I'd be able to understand the difference, but I was trying to save it as much as I could for the whole month. I'm not complaining about how my hair looks, so it must have done a good job. And then the Garnier Fructis oil, it was a brand of a Moroccan oil, and it smelled good. I'm sure it did its job. I really couldn't complain with how my hair looked this month, so that was probably something I would use again. It's very inexpensive to get. And I'd probably do it again, yeah. I loved Carol's Daughter so much. I loved how thick it was. I loved how it smelled. I loved how it stayed on. I loved how it really nourished my hair. I've been using the Dumb Blonde for a while, and I like that one too. I think I'm going to combine the rest of my conditioners with the Dumb Blonde since I still have it in. But I love Carol's Daughter. So about the plopping t-shirt treatment, I personally didn't like it so much, but I think it wasn't good for me because of how short my hair is right now. I think I needed more hair to work with in order to plop. The way that my hair looked when I took it out was it just kind of just sat there. It was very flat, and there's not a lot to work with. So I think I would try that one later on when my hair gets longer. I think I understand the concept of the plopping t-shirt method. I just don't think my hair is long enough for me to use it. So my big help for this month was microfiber towels. It's something that I read about a couple of months ago and picked some up at Home Depot for not even close to being an expensive price. And the idea of it is that the material, the microfiber, is so much healthier for your hair as opposed to a cotton towel where it dries it out. The microfiber just absorbs the wetness and gives it back. So that's really it for this segment on all the hair products that I've used and what I continue to do going forward. Please be sure to check in at the 1st of next month for my next updated video about my hair. But with that in mind, I'm actually going on vacation with my family tomorrow. We're going to Vegas and LA, and my parents have been to the West Coast once in their lives, but my brother and I have never been before. So I will be doing a daily vacation vlog on the things that we do for people who's never been there before, or people who have, or if you've never been on a family vacation with your family when you were 24, what things to expect. And so please feel free to check back in on that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and tuning in. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and please leave any comments below if you have any suggestions, anything you'd want me to try or anything you've heard of before. Please let me know. I'm so open to hear about any other suggestions that may come. Thank you guys so much, and please have a great day if you can.